Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the truth about fat burning, focusing on the concept of calorie deficit and dieting. I know there's a lot of information out there that can be confusing. Today I'm hoping to simplify that with some practical steps that help you on your weight loss journey. So let's get started. Simply stated, calorie deficit is when you consume fewer calories than you need. This is a fundamental concept in weight loss, so-called calories in, calories out. But it's not just about eating less. You do need to understand your body's needs and balancing intake and energy. There's something called your total daily energy expenditure. There's a lot of things that go into that number. One of those things is your basal metabolic rate, but we need to know the total energy that we're going to use today in terms of calories to figure out what the deficit is going to be. How do you calculate your total daily energy expenditure or your total daily calorie need? And there's a ton of formulas out there, oodles and oodles, and there's a lot of different ways to calculate it. So you can simply Google online calculator to get at this number. But I'll give you one right here. They often use in clinical trials. And so they actually may use this formula and multiply by 1.1 or 1.2. Now, a more accurate way would actually be to track your food intake for 5 to 7 days, watch your weight over that time. And if you have not gained or lost any weight, that is how much energy you're using. If you, for instance, took in 14,000 calories over that week and you lose any weight or gain any weight, then your energy expenditure is 2,000 calories. So 14,000 divided by 7. Now, let's say that was my number. I would take no more than 500 off the daily to create a deficit. So that would be 1,500. You want to be somewhere between 200 and 500. If you do more than 500, it's going to be too difficult to sustain. And you do less than 200, it's going to take forever and may not even have much weight loss at all. So there is some role for exercise and creating this deficit because obviously doing more activity, I would not hang my hat on that. Particularly most ways we measure exercise in regards to calories are not very accurate. So it's still going to be important for you to follow the calories that you're using daily and kind of where your weight is so that you know that what you're doing is mattering. But also over this time period, and this is a mistake people often make, is that we don't reassess our energy needs. So over time, as we have this deficit, our body's going to adjust. So one of the things is we're going to lose weight, but also your body is going to adjust to this calorie restriction and say, okay, we need to do something different. So you will often see your rate go down. Now there's ways to combat that, but that is one of the things we'll see is your metabolic rate will come down. So now you're going to have a new number for your calorie deficit. So that should be followed over time too. That said, we do want to make sure that we are doing sustainable diet and lifestyle changes. The first one of those changes that you want to think about is protein and fiber prioritize. If you prioritize those things, they are going to help you feel satiated, meaning will take less for you to feel full. Also with the fiber is going to help promote the right type of bacteria in your stomach and gut to help you with weight loss. Turns out there's a significant impact from your gut bacteria that plays into weight loss and keeping a healthy body. Another lifestyle change or habit we want to take on is staying more active. And so that you have to figure out for yourself what type of things you like doing. There's other outside benefits besides weight loss, including mental health, brain health, heart health, just tons of other benefits other than losing weight, but also it helps you keep the weight off. Another thing we're going to want to make sure we're doing is getting quality sleep. Turns out if we don't get enough sleep, there's a number of negative consequences, but one of the big ones is it's going to affect our hunger hormones. And if you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to lose weight. Another final thing that's sometimes overlooked is staying hydrated. You want to make sure you're drinking plenty of fluid. And so a good starting point is drinking a half an ounce of water per pound of body weight. Now, it may seem like a lot, but probably that means you weren't drinking enough water. But that is a really good number to make sure that you're well hydrated. So creating a calorie deficit is a key way to help you lose weight. It's just not about eating less, but we also want to create sustainable changes for the long term. If you found this video helpful, please give it the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear other topics like this. Otherwise, check out one of these videos to learn more about weight loss.